get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but a Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They call me Bobby Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I run no diamonds but I still shine. You can dig me cause my bar's mine. My tracks flame like a Dalude. I order blood on my tongue. Thinking it's a raw glue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist but you smell me. One spark then I bet you I'ma blow up. Just throw my name around. Get stupid then you go dumb. No rest for the weary, a versus thinking in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up, but took a knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, call me brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I poured all the plaques, you need to set the con. Straight rappers to the streets like Cobra. 80s they before they like. Up in the storage and I'm man. Up, down, then I'm cheeky. You a beast, man. I take a beat in. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle Clans get defeated. Hop in my ride, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy ball. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A, and I bet you can stop us. LL bad when I go and show up. You can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man, Dre Mac, coming to you again with another episode of The Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast right now, go ahead and get up, because you already know that the early bird gets the worm. And on today, there's some breaking news. Like, literally this happened because I was going to do a reaction video to John Campia, but this literally just dropped. Netflix grants Warner Brothers a 7-day waiver to reopen Takeover talks with Paramount. This is a lot going on. What's going on? This is crazy. We got to break it down. We got to get into it, but hopefully you guys are happy. I'm not happy about this. Well, hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel, but you already know how I do. The real question is, are you
say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.
All right. I've been up all day. I'm gonna just say this because I remember saying this as a kid. I am somebody. I may not be tall, but I am somebody. I may not be rich, but I am somebody. RIP to Reverend Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. RIP to Reverend Jesse Jackson. I was sitting on because I could not sleep. I slept all yesterday. Finally watched Fright Night. And Fright Night was very highly entertaining. And then turned around and was just up, and I seen that Reverend Jesse Jackson had passed away. So RP to the Rev. There was very great contribution from him, and forever, will be in our hearts. And this just so happened to happen during Black History Month. So RP to the Reverend. You will be sorely missed. All right, let me see. And then Robert, we have Robert Duvall, Reverend Jesse Jack. It's been a lot of celebrities have passed, and we're in February. Just saying, man. I mean, Robert Duvall was 95. I already knew Reverend Jesse Jackson was sick last year. So for him to even last, this long, it's just a blessing. It is. It's just a blessing. But RP to him, blessings to his family, during this time, praying for strength and comfort to them. All right. Tori and Rain Reloaded. What's up? You watching on the Mac Headroom cam. Krisha Key, what's up? Good morning. Mrs. Rock Kitty, good morning. Erica D, aka She Loves Fantasy. Good morning. Miss Roberta, the church auntie. Good morning. Junior Network, good morning. X-Man, Xavier Phoenix, good morning. Alvin Rodriguez, good morning. Marley Marr, good morning. Mrs. Oh, okay. Did I already say? Yeah, I already got you, Mrs. Rock Kitty. Okay, I was tripping. Hunter Iggy, good morning. I haven't read anything. We're going to get this literally dropped at 6:45 this morning. So and I was editing some shorts and getting some shorts hooked up for you guys, so you guys can be able to watch the shorts later on today. Let me see. Wavy Things, good morning. The Simpsons game is up and running. Let me see. Inez. I can't tell you what your opinion is, wrong or right. You know what I mean? I can't say that. If that's how you feel, who am I to tell you you're wrong? Let me see. Kendall, good morning. DeAndre Mosley, good morning. The Black Bleach, the Black Bleach, good morning. That is very hard to say without seeing something else. All right. Let's do this. Let me shout out my crew members. I'm going to give you kind of like the brief thoughts of this, and we're going to get into it, man. Let's go ahead and shout out them crew members, man. Let's go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoa. Stop everything you're doing. Go and hit that like button. I know this is probably your first time watching, and you probably enjoying everything. Stop fucking on the channel and go and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos or one of my morning live streams. And for only $2.99 a month, you can be a part of the crew. And shout out to all my crew members that been holding it down for Dre Mack and the crew since the beginning. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program, now in service. Go. Bye. All right. And again, thank you so very much for the crew members, man, to be holding it down for me man, I just appreciate you guys, man. All the super chats, just being a part of this space I created, man. I really appreciate it. I really do. Let me see. Andre Ware, what's up? What's up? What's up? Abundance. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so Hunter Iggy, who was in the chat, he was hitting me up about this for a minute. And the last couple of days, he was like, "Yo, Dre, you know, did you see exactly what these proposals are from Netflix?" And it looks like Paramount's trying to take over Netflix. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Trust me, I was trying to see it, but my guy, I was at work. I had to do my job. so I couldn't really see it like I want to. And I was working like a mug, man, like for real. This whole weekend. Matter of fact, technically, I worked 7 days. I just worked an hour Monday and then went straight home and did Blurred AF. You know what I mean? But I worked Monday through Sunday last week. So I was tired, man. I was tired. I slept all yesterday. Then got up and did Blurred AF. So I wasn't able to see it like I wanted to. Just being honest with you. I seen John Campia had a story on it. So that's why last night was like, hey, we're gonna see what John Campia is talking about. Then this drops in, and this Netflix grants Warner Brothers a 7-day waiver to reopen talks with Paramount. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. For me, like I said, is Netflix the greatest deal in the world? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? What up, Judah? What's good? What's good? Shalom to you also. Peace and blessings, my brother. Like I said, is it the greatest deal? Probably not. Let's be honest. It's probably not, but it's better to me than Paramount. And the obvious of what Paramount is doing. You know what I mean? And what they did to CBS and trying to create this to me far right wings networks by acquiring these companies. And I'm not for that. I'm not for that. And I was watching what's his name? John this is on HBO Max. I can't think of his name right now. But I was watching his video, and he was even saying, I don't know who is going to be my boss. You know, I don't know who's going to be my boss next, or even what the name of the series. Not John Campia. No, not John Campia. It's John Oliver. I was watching John Oliver on HBO Max, and he had completely no clue what was going on in here. So I was like, there's a lot going on with this. It's a lot going on with this. And like I said, I'm not feeling this. If you really want to be honest. But before I get into the story, and then we're going to get into John Campia, what he thinks, but I want to get into the story first. I got to take a commercial break because I just feel like this is just so deflating because I know what Paramount is trying to do. Why are y'all working so hard to acquire this network so bad? You already did it with CBS. Nobody else is seeing this. We know the president has a hand in this, and it's not. Oh man. Anyway, let me go to a commercial break before I blow a gasket. I'll be right back for more of the Dre Max Show.
Knight Rider will return after these messages and station identification.
Shetland, he's Shetland, not just Oprah's boyfriend. If you cross him, you're a dead man. You heard what I said, man.
I heard he was gay. No way, sister.
Who's that man? He's dead man.
Knight Rider Power Cycle with Kit on the pretend instrument panel.
Here he comes.
There's something special happening at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Fresh buttermilk biscuits made from scratch. Our chicken head biscuits a perfect match.
Warm, taste so good, make you want to slap your mama for real. Man, I slap your grandma, I slap your auntie.
Good idea.
Playing horsey with your little sister. Bad idea. Playing horsey with your Aunt Bertha.
Let's see who's bad, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's show you who's bad. Come on.
You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man, you're a chicken boo.
Now the conclusion of
I hate how they talk about you. Everybody thinks you're just a freeloader. They don't know about...
They can't know. They can't ever know. If my cover's blown, we're both dead.
Do you like the car? It's for you.
What's the occasion?
I can't believe you forgot again. It's our anniversary. We've been engaged for 15 years.
You know, I'd marry you tomorrow, baby. But it wouldn't be fair. Not to you or to the free world. Well, look at you.
This is it. I can't believe it. After 15 years, we're finally going to consummate our love.
Damn. This is Stedman. It's the commissioner.
What?
Professor Haight? He's escaped? Damn. What? The French Riviera? Now? Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Damn him! Damn that Professor Haight!
He's escaped? Again? Can't they build a prison strong enough to hold him for at least one night?
He's diabolical! I must go.
Can it wait just 1 hour? I want it so bad. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Believe me, when we finally make love, I'm gonna take my time. It's gonna take all night long. But right now, I'm gonna need some money.
How much?
Let's see. French Riviera. In the house. Wardrobe. Disguises, special weapons, laser glasses, speedboat, armored helicopter.
All I have on me is 1.3 million.
That'll have to do.
Oh, darling, what kind of life is this?
Oprah, darling, you have to be strong. There's more at stake than just you and me.
Here's something to read on the plane.
Thank you, darling.
How about a kiss?
Of course. Close your eyes.
Oh, Stedman.
All right. I don't know who's more diabolical, Stedman or these Warner Brothers talks. It's all right. Let's go ahead and transition over, man. Let's transition over. Let's get into this article. Again, this article literally just came out at 6:45 this morning. This is Netflix grants Warner Brothers a 7-day waiver to reopen Takeover talks with Paramount. Netflix is granting Warner Brothers. All right. So from New York, Netflix is granting Warner Brothers Discovery a 7-day waiver, allowing the studio to reopen Takeover talks with Paramount Skydance. Warner Brothers said in a regulatory filing Tuesday that the waiver will allow it to discuss unresolved deficiencies in Paramount's previous offers. Warner Brothers now has until February 23rd to negotiate a possible transaction with Paramount Skydance. Previously, Warner's leadership consistently has backed the offer from Netflix. In December, Netflix agreed to buy Warner Brothers studio and streaming business for $72 billion, and now in an all cash transaction that the company have said will speed up the path to a shareholder vote by April, including debt. The enterprise value of the deal is about $83 billion or $27.75 per share. Unlike Netflix, Paramount wants to acquire Warner's entire company, including networks like CNN and Discovery. It went straight to the shareholders with all cash, $77.9 billion offer in December. So again, the key thing in this is they want everything, but you know what they want. They want CNN, right? Now, again, why do they want to see it? Do you think they really care about DC Studios? No. You really think they care about Discovery? Nope. You think they really care about Warner Brothers IP like that? I don't really think so. Honestly, I don't really think so. And it wouldn't be surprising if they kept the same people who was running Warner Brothers down the damn toilet for all these years. They kept them on as part of the asset if they did acquire them. They want CNN. Why do they want CNN? Well, for the obvious reason. They want to turn CNN into a far right-wing conservative network, just like they just did with CBS. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? That's what it's really about. And unfortunately, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad. But this is kind of like what we're seeing. And again, you know, they probably have, you know, some people who don't like James Gunn, like Hunter Iggy said, you know, and I'm not going to say that because that's a fair assessment, right? But it's not just because of James Gunn. James Gunn is a small fish in here. James Gunn is a very small fish in here. If they can acquire CNN while they already acquire CBS, they're going to have two of the biggest, you know, as far as like news stations, because CBS was, I never really called them left wing. I never called them right. They were really kind of like bipartisan to me. CNN most definitely is left wing, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I stopped watching. I'm telling you guys, I stopped watching politics because this is just. I stopped watching politics a few years ago. It's just started to become depressing. Just being honest with you. But if they do acquire that, that's two more assets that you're going to add along with the Fox News of the world to be these far right wing, you know, news stations pushing far right wing politics. Man, I don't want far left. I don't want far right. I want the damn news. I want real journalism to come back. That's what I want. I want real journalism. And real journalism is not going to happen when the damn administration got their hands in the cookie jar. Like, that is literally like, I would have this same smoke for Democrats if they were just in this same spot. And especially after what the FCC did, you know, to Jimmy Kimmel and other late night hosts. What the hell do you think they're going to do after this? Yeah, there is validity to, oh, you don't like what James Gunn got to say? You want the Snyderverse back, which I don't think James Snyder will come back. You know what I'm saying? But they quite frankly could fire James Gunn just because they don't like him. Is that fair? Not because of his performance, just because they don't like his politics or whatever. You know, remember, CBS laid off the majority of the workers that they laid off were black people because of DEI rollbacks and all this other crap that did not benefit us because they didn't lay off white women who benefit from DEI. They laid off black folks. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, cool, because of the Snyderverse. Is way deeper than that. Is way deeper than that. And I'm just not for this. This is, you know, I believe in free speech. I believe in the freedom of journalism integrity. One reason why we went after so many journalists during the Jonathan Majors trial, you know, because there's no real journalism out here. Because who has their hands in the cookie jar? Congress. If they could be able to push whatever agenda that they have, it's bad enough you go on any social media site that you're not paying for the ads and you see all kinds of ads for stuff you ain't even asking for when it comes to politics. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? And I got to constantly say, I don't want to see this ad. I don't want to see that ad. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. And they constantly throw it down your throat. No diddy. But I'm just saying. So if the administration has this hand in there, what else are they going to do? I don't think people are understand. This is my perspective. Damn the movie side of it. I don't even care about the movie side of it no more. It's bigger than the movie side. Way bigger than, and I legitimately saw for my own two eyes, like literally my own two eyes during the Jonathan Majors trial, what journalists would do to run with a story. I'm talking about literally sit there and write. I'm literally in the courtroom, sitting behind Megan Good. You know, I got to throw that in there. Sitting behind Megan. And what going behind me and kept looking back at the journalists, you know what I'm saying, just jotting. I'm like, okay, that's Cynthia Whitetree, and that's this person, that's this person. Let me see what they wrote. Then go back and read the articles. They were like, how do we see the same damn thing and you still wrote some bull jive? Because it's about pushing in there. It's not about journalism. It's about pushing a narrative. And for the person who coined fake news, when you don't tell the truth to the people, I told you I'm for the people. I'm for the people. When you don't tell the truth to the people and you push an agenda, we are going to be way more divided than what you think. Way more divided. We're already at odds now for the dumbest crap in the freaking world. Do you not think we're going to be even more divided when they're pushing propaganda? And if you want any information on how to be able to push propaganda, go back, since we're in Black History Month, go back and look how they push propaganda during Jim Crow. Just go and look at it for yourself. I mean, hell, they were pushing propaganda since we got here, but it was propaganda. It was propaganda during World War I. It was propaganda during World War II. You know what I'm saying? They always push propaganda, but at least you have free journalism integrity, at least back then, to tell you the truth. And I believe now, who are we going to believe? You got so many people who will quote CNN, just whatever they said on CNN. You got people who will quote wherever they say on Fox News. You know what I mean? Or whoever this and whoever that, you know, in the big scheme. And be like, hey, what is the truth? What is the truth? We're not going to have none of that truth anymore. If we continue to allow this stuff to happen, we're not going to have any truth, any of this. So let's, you know, I don't like this. I just feel I mean, just think how many voices is going to be silent. If the administration, because you forgot the guy who owns Paramount, who's running this, I mean, he's buddies with Trump. He's buddies with the administration. Just think of how voices could be silenced because of this. Again, damn the movies, damn the DCU, damn that for just a second. Think about the voices that could be silent. They could be silenced because of this. Let me get to John Kippia's video, and let me see what John Kippia, because I know he's probably going to come from a movie side of it. I'm looking at it deeper. You can't just take away free speech for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And push your agenda, dude. I mean, everybody should have a chance to be able to say their piece. But if you're going to push propaganda, you know what I'm saying, all of that, then I don't know. I don't know anymore. And this is the reason why people were so mad at the YouTuber. We were called the YouTubers. You know, they were telling this story when he came to Jonathan. Just take Jonathan as a microcosm and just magnify that, just the way that they were relying on him, not telling the truth, withholding information, coming from a different point of view, coming from their own opinions, all of that. And then you use that, you turn that into a news station. All right, let's get to John Campia. I'm not liking this.
You know, right now, it is fair to say from an objective point of view,
God, I want to drink.
that the most important story going on possibly in the last 5, 6, 7 years in the industry is the imminent takeover of Warner Brothers by somebody.
Yep.
It looks like it's going to be Netflix, but Paramount has also been stomping their feet like impotent little children and making a fuss and whatever without actually making their bid any better.
Facts.
But they are still in the race. We've been careful to cautious everybody. Remember, Paramount is still in this. They can do a lot of things. They can up their offer. They can offer more money. They're still in this. It's not over till it's over. Well, according to a new report here, Warner Brothers is now contemplating reopening talks with Paramount. Bloomberg News.
I just think that this is I just really think this is the worst thing ever. Jesus. I just feel like this is the worst thing ever. Because if you got this deal in play, you're already talking to Congress about the takeover and all of that. You already had Ted Sarantos talking about it. Then what the... And thanks, Birdman, for dropping exposing the grift that I will be doing tomorrow. Thanks, Birdman. Shout out to my man, the Birdman. But I just got that notification.
News is reporting. Now, remember, in theory, the bidding war is over. Warner Brothers chose Netflix.
Yes, they did.
They chose Netflix's bid.
Yes, they did.
But legally speaking,
it's not over till it's over.
Until the dotted line is signed. Everything is still open. Now, there is a clause put in, I think it's for $5 billion, that when they accepted Netflix's offer, Warner Brothers made a commitment that if for whatever reason they walk away from the Netflix deal, they got to pay Netflix. Again, I might be missing the number, but I think it's $5 billion. They got to pay Netflix for nothing. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Here's $5 billion.
Just think about, that's just like, say for instance, you're courting fellas. Look at it like this. You're courting a woman, right? Right. You're courting this new woman, and she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, and all of that. And the first girl who's trying to court you is stomping at her feet. She wants you so bad, right? But then if you decide, I'm going to get the girl who's stomping her feet or whatever, she want me so bad, the girl you was courting got to give you some money. Like, this is ridiculous. For wasting time, you got to get what? I'm not. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is crazy.
Would love that. Anyway. But Paramount's continued to raise a stink, and it's caused some of the Warner Brothers shareholders, a small minority of them, less than 7%. But it has caused some Warner Brothers shareholders to recently bring up, hey, maybe we're not giving Paramount a fair shot. And remember, the board of Warner Brothers has a fiduciary responsibility, legal responsibility, to make sure they get the absolute best deal they can for their shareholders.
That makes sense.
And some shareholders, again, less than 7%, but still, some shareholders are going,
it's very much so
black bleach, a fair shake.
Mm-hmm.
So this story comes out that Warner Brothers, and by the way, it's not saying that they are reopening negotiations with Paramount. It says they're considering it. This comes out from Reuters, who writes.
But now, we now know, because of the article of today, that they now have a 7-day window. You got 7 days to make it happen. After that 7 days, Paramount, get the hell on. Now, I'm curious because there were a lot of people at Warner Brothers that was just rejecting their Paramount deal at what's altogether. Just rejected the deal. I don't want it. We're good. We're going with Netflix. I'm rejected it. We're good. We're going with Netflix. I rejected it. We're good. We're going with Netflix. Now, all of a sudden, hey, maybe we should reconsider this. I don't know. This feels fishy. This feels very, very fishy to me. I don't know why, but again, Netflix is like, all right, big dog, I'll give you a week to make your decision. If not, you're gonna owe me $5 billion. If you go that route, You owe me $5 billion. You don't go that route, we pay you. So I don't. Maybe they're just doing the song and dance. I don't know. Maybe it's a dog and pony show. I don't know. But I don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable with this at all. I do not feel comfortable.
Warner Brothers Discovery is considering reopening sales talks with rival Hollywood studio Paramount Skydance after receiving its hostile suitor's most recent amended offer, Bloomberg News reported on Sunday, citing people with knowledge of the matter. Members of the Warner Brothers board are discussing whether Paramount could offer a path to a superior deal, the Bloomberg report said, adding that the board has not decided how to respond and may just stick with the current Netflix deal. Okay.
Yep. And that's from Bloomberg News.
So basically,
a reputable site from Bloomberg. Just for reading that, the only reason why I'm saying it may be a dog and pony show, if you don't know what the reference to that mean, you're just taking the dog out to walk, you're showing him off, he looks good or whatever, but it ain't doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. So when they say they may stick with the current deal with Netflix, this could just be say, hey, we gave it a fair shot. We're still going to go with this guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? The basically thanks, but no thanks. You know what I'm saying? So I think that could be it. I'm praying it is it. But at this point, I don't know. Because nothing shocks me now. Nothing surprises me. I may not like it, but I can't.
Some of the board of Warner Brothers saying, hey, maybe we do need to relook at Paramount, but maybe we don't. So what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on.
All right.
Nobody's told me this, but I feel 100% confident in this.
All right, John.
Unless Paramount radically improves their offer, which they have not done yet.
They haven't.
They literally have not actually sweetened their offer at all.
They haven't.
They've moved some chess pieces around the board, but ultimately they've just been moving milk from cup A into cup B, and they really haven't done anything. Unless Paramount makes a significant improvement to their offer, which they have not yet done, but they still could do in the future, Warner Brothers has no intention at all of ending their deal with Netflix.
I don't think so either.
So what's this all about? I'll tell you what this is about. This is Warner Brothers covering their asses legally.
Oh,
this
okay. Okay. I like this. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you, John. That makes me feel a lot better. Let me continue to hear what you got to say. Before you get to that, can I take one more commercial break? I got to take a really quick commercial break. Just real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. You guys do not go nowhere. I'll be right back with more of the Dre Max Show.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Are you going down? Then you gotta know the best way to go. On the down low.
Damn, you banking like that, and you come over here with a biscuit meal, man?
Would you like to take a survey? No. Elevator go down the hall.
It's you! It's you!
Whoop they do?
We are talking about the same girl.
Okay, well, what do we do? Fight a duel or something?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe,
Now the conclusion of Step
Back. Like this?
Slower. Bend over.
Stedman, what's going on?
Darling, are you all right?
Stedman, who was that woman?
That was Professor Haight, disguised as an ugly French lap dancer.
Ugly? She looked beautiful.
I suppose she might have been considered beautiful.
Until you walked in the room.
Oh, Stedman, I've been dreaming of this moment. Come here.
Wild horses couldn't keep me away. Invisible robots!
Invisible robots?
Beep, 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 beep.
Look out!
Man, he's Stedman, not just old Bruce's boyfriend. If you cross him, you're a dead man. You heard what I said, man.
I heard he was gay. No way, sister.
Stedman, he's Stedman.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right. Thank you guys for holding on. Let me shout out some people who just kind of entered the chat just real quick. Wavy Things, you are right. We are in They Live, which is crazy. My brother, Super Six Shot, Rico, what's good? DeAndre Mosley, thank you so very much for the $5 super chat. Larry Ellis says Oracle bought TikTok USA, and censorship of news media has already started. The same will happen if Paramount buys WB. And that's what I'm afraid of. What's so crazy is that we already seen what happened on TikTok. Let's be honest. TikTok is now, not TikTok, Twitter. When your boy bought Twitter, what's his face? Elon Musk. Twitter is hell. Twitter is hell now. You know what I mean? Twitter is most definitely hell right now. So I could just imagine. I literally can imagine what's going to happen when if this merger happens and they get to the censorship and all of that crap and try to silence people and firing people to roll back DEI. I don't like it. All right, let me go ahead and hook you up real quick. Let me see. You know what? I ain't played this in a while. Let's go.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
You wanna be my enemy.
All right, appreciate it with $5 super chat. And my brother said antitrust laws. Man, there's a lot, but let's get to where hopefully I didn't miss anybody that just came into the chat. The Flex Zone, what's up? Yes, Stedman ain't no good. Marcus Too Raw, what's good? Good morning. All right. Yes, it is. D Sizzle. Yes, it is. All right. Let's get to what John is saying. Covering it behind. Because Miss Roberta in here, I'm trying not to cuss.
Warner Brothers setting it up so that if there's any fuss, if there's any commotion later, they can honestly go to their board, they can honestly go to their shareholders, they can honestly go in front of any government oversight committee and say, we did due diligence.
Yep.
We went back to the table, we heard new offers from them, they weren't willing to move anymore, but it cannot be said that we didn't give them a fair shake. They are simply doing this, I'm telling you, so they can have a complete defense against any disgruntled shareholders and have a great defense against any regulatory board.
They don't want Ancora coming after them.
Yeah. They don't want any of their own shareholders coming after them, right? Because we've seen that could be an issue. We saw that with the Disney Fox takeover a few years ago, where some disgruntled Fox shareholders were kind of upset by the deal. Now that all got settled and taken care of. But that's exactly what Warner Brothers is doing here. Now, look.
I like you brought up the Disney deal, because the Disney deal was kind of in the same vein with Fox. But have you noticed? Because think about it like this. Disney owns ABC, right? But did Disney, who has mega bucks, Disney dollars, real money. You see, they didn't buy Fox News. They didn't buy all of that. Did you guys notice that? They kept it separate. All they wanted was what they wanted. Hulu, all of that, you know what I'm saying? The Fox acquisition of their characters and stuff like that. from their Marvel adjacent properties. They did not touch the news. Why? Because it didn't matter. We're trying to have fair, impartial news because Disney could have easily bought Fox. Just think of Fox being left wing. Wouldn't that be something? But they didn't. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot to this I want people to really take a look at. Again, I'm coming from the news point of view because I can tell how bad that could be. But I know John is coming from a different point of view, so I'm gonna let him continue.
That does not mean that this is over. Paramount still could come. I don't think they're going to do it because they're leveraged to the tits. But Paramount could still come back and say, okay, fine. 15 billion more.
15 billion.
Or fine, 20 billion more. Or whatever. They still could do that, at which point Warner Brothers would go, okay, that's interesting. Let's talk about that. In which case, Netflix. This is exactly what happened with Fox and Disney. When Comcast stuck their nose into it and forced Disney to keep
and
up
for no other reason than to troll for billions more. They're like, we're interested.
Comcast never intended to get Fox. They just wanted to make Disney pay $40 billion more than they originally planned on it.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, it could happen that Paramount could come along and say, yeah, we're going to offer another $10 billion, whatever. And Paramount could look over at Ted Sarandos and say, Ted, he's offering another $10 billion. To which Ted would go, fine, we'll up our bid by $10 billion more, whatever. So whatever. But again, at the end of the day, in the absence of a significant raise in their bid, Warner Brothers has no intention of going with Paramount, nor should they. Their entire bid is a house of cards built on leveraged debt, foreign money, and a guaranteed note from a guy whose personal wealth has declined by $60 billion in the last 3 months.
Wow.
So that's what I think.
Wow. You talk about taking a hit. 60 what? Gee, I couldn't even imagine losing $60. Rich folks.
What's happening here? Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Factor.
Okay.
Cold days, packed schedules, and let's be honest, when February here while subscription is active. Rob, it ain't over. Paramount could come back with a bigger bid at some point.
I don't want to lose 60 cents, let alone $60 billion. Wow, man, that's crazy.
But until they do, I still think this is a non-issue.
This still because I love that you brought that up. They don't own Fox Sports, which would make sense because they got ABC and ESPN. Just think if they had all three. And Mickey Mouse is on there. You know, all three. You know what I mean? People will lose their mind because they'll call it what? A monopoly. So CBS. Did you get CNN? Who else are you gonna buy? You know what I mean? So, just saying.
Read this report. What are you taking away from it?
Well, you know, people are saying it's inevitable that now that Paramount might get Warner Brothers because the government won't allow Netflix and Warner Brothers to combine.
They won't be able to stop it.
Yeah, I would say this. I would say, look. My question is, this weekend, what was the #1 movie? It was Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
From who? From Warner Brothers. You had yet another movie, another example of the Pam Abdi, Mike DeLuca strategy of hiring exciting filmmakers to make auteurist-driven projects. That movie clocked in $80 million this weekend worldwide.
Worldwide, not domestic.
Yeah, domestic is 40, but worldwide still, you know, whether you like the movie or not.
Still a good opening for a romance.
And so you have a studio, it's working. You know, I don't have, the shareholders should also take into account who's going to best utilize the company that we're shareholders of, who's going to increase the value once you own it.
Yes.
And I would say the current stewards of the studio are cooking with gas. They had a great 2025. They're coming out guns blazing 2026 with this is just but one. You know, their streak began in April last year when they had the seven #1 movies opening in a row. Now we're in only February, you know, and they have the #1 movie in town again based on the strategy.
And it was based at like over 40 million opening, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? So again,
Another number one movie with
No,
a 40.
actually, technically, it opened to like 32 or 36 million, but yeah, so it didn't open to over 40.
But for the whole weekend?
Yeah, which remember for the case of the record, it only counts for a traditional 3-day weekend,
right?
And it's 3-day weekend opening.
Oh, because Monday brought
32 million,
over 40.
34
point.
Yeah. Because it's holiday. Well, either way, not bad. And I'm thinking, if I was a shareholder at Warner Brothers, I would think, well, who's going to take us deeper into the 21st century? Who is going to be better stewards of this studio? And I would say the people that are running Warner Brothers right now are doing a heck of a job. And so they should continue to do so. By the way, shout out to the UK division of Warner Home Video for that great Ben-Hur box set that's coming out in March. Woo-hoo.
By the way, look.
And I agree with them because look at all the bangers. Warner Brothers have been HBO Max, Warner Brothers, they've been cooking with straight gas lately. So I'm not even mad at that. That's why I said Netflix will take them to the top because they will leave it the flub alone. They will leave it the flub alone. If Paramount gets it, they're going to take her with that because whatever they don't like, they're going to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? And try to reconstruct it in their own image and take away the winning formula. It's just like you got a Super Bowl winning coach and you fire him the next year. You know what I mean? You got a Super Bowl team. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just the story of the Dallas Cowboys. My bad. Let's keep going.
Looking at the box office mojo right now, you can bring this up here. Wuthering Heights, yes, its official opening weekend number was 34.8.
Because Monday was 5.2. Yeah.
So you don't count Monday because other weekends don't get to count Monday.
Right.
So there you
and
go.
It's a 4-day weekend because today's a holiday. But still, not bad. And I would like to see, Warner Brothers continue on and be as strong as they possibly can.
You know what?
Yep, these sizzle Electronic Arts.
I think by the end of this year, we are not going to see Paramount owning Warner Brothers. I still really believe at some point in the very near future, the Ellisons are going to pivot.
Pivot?
Pivot! And they're going to go and get NBC Universal from Comcast.
I forgot about NBC. I almost forgot it. ABC, NBC, CBS. And NBC has been mostly left wing too. If I know, during election time it's very bipartisan, but they lean left. I'm trying. Does it now? You understand? Are you? I'm trying to tell you. It's not about the. I don't think they're not. I don't think they're about the actual studio. I don't think they're about. Yeah, they gotta be, but I don't think that's the big. That's not the big catch for them. That's not the big catch for them. It's the news stations. That's what I believe. I believe it's the news station. In SNL, all of that. Oh boy, if they get that, no more joking. And oh my goodness, I'm trying to tell you.
You think they can afford Comcast though?
Yeah.
At this point?
No, they can't buy Comcast.
Okay.
But Comcast has made overtures suggesting they're kind of interested in letting NBC Universal go. And if they do, I see that as a much more prime target for Paramount Skydance.
I would just like to see Paramount become a great studio again and make
that'd be
great
nice.
movies and TV
Yeah,
shows.
instead of trying to buy
enough of wasting your time. I mean, you're 20.
Instead of just trying to buy news media, go make good movies. Period. Go make good movies.
26 slate, Paramount. Pretty damn anemic.
You got to get a MIPCA hat. Make Paramount great again.
Yeah, well.
MIPCA.
Well,
Anyway, guys, question is.
Well, we know who's trying to get it. We know who's trying to get it, baby. And it's crazy. This is wild. I've never seen this before in my life. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen some stuff in America in the years I've been on this earth. I've never seen anything like this. This is Let me get to one. Let me get to one last commercial break. Don't go nowhere. We're about to wrap this thing up, but I'll be right back with more of the Dre Max Show. Don't go nowhere.
Knight Rider will continue in a moment.
Wow, the 19,000!
Party Kid, for short.
It's her!
This is the problem with being rich. Your only other nickname is Dick? No.
So you understand the words I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
What?
Coach, I've got AIDS.
Wrong. You're HIV positive. Big difference. It could be years before you even get sick.
With That's My Slow Jam, we found a way to get you all these slow grinding hits at an unbeatably low price. Act now and get all 58 songs for only 52 cents per track.
Just a good old boy.
So skip it, to run, to jump, to hop, hop.
Hi.
Now the conclusion of
Darling, are you all right?
Oh, what happened?
The robot ducked.
Oh, it's a private room. Lock the door.
Of course. First, let me close the blinds. I think someone's calling me.
I didn't hear anything.
Hello?
Monsieur Stedman, this is the Mayor of France.
It's the mayor of France.
It seems that Colonel Haight...
You mean Professor Haight?
Yes, Professor Haight is still alive and he's vowing to destroy you and all of France. There's not a moment to lose.
You got to give me 10 minutes alone with my fiancé. I'm begging you, man.
No, out of the question. Hurry, my yacht is outside.
Darling, I hate to ask, but...
How much do you need?
I'll bring you the change.
Nice of you to drop in, Stedman.
James Brolin. As always, your timing is perfect.
Please, call me Captain Laser.
Still battling Dr. Chaos? I bet Babs is worried sick.
Hey, how does Oprah let you out of the house without a costume?
I'm a secret agent.
Damn! You're good.
I'm the luckiest woman on earth.
Diabolical. All right. Let me give you guys kind of my final thoughts on this. I don't want the Ellises to own a damn thing, honestly, if you want to tell the truth. But that's not my position. Just based on the information that we have right here, if what John is actually saying that this is what I was saying, this is the dog and pony show. They're going to give that time to say, yeah, we sweeten the deal, but in all actuality, they're not gonna do it. Then I'm all about it. I'm all for it. I would just say that my biggest takeaway from this is, why are they so, you gotta ask yourself, why are they so aggressive? Do they really want the Warner Brothers library that bad? Do they really want to bring movies back? No. And then for him for John to say, well, they could pivot and just go after NBC, the NBC medium. And if you notice, they're talking about getting all of this stuff. You ain't heard nothing about movies. They're not even making good movies. Why the flub would you want Warner Brothers? Think about that. If you're not even making movies, you're making anemic movies. Why are you going to go piggyback off of Warner Brothers? I'm just saying. I got to fix this poster. I'm just saying. It's literally right in your face. It's literally is literally right in your face. But, you know, hey, this is where we at, and it sucks. It sucks. But I want to know, I mean, seriously, what do you guys think? Like I said, I just want fairness. I'm not saying that you can't have far right-wing stuff. I'm not saying that you can't have far left-wing stuff. Let it be a balance, man. Don't let nobody have a monopoly on how to be able to push the news, if we could call it that, to the American people. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I gotta wrap it up. Me and Stedman and John Brolin have to go get steak with the mayor of France. So what did you guys think about this video? Of course, I'll be right back. I'll be back tomorrow because Birdman dropped the video in the middle of my stream. Thank us again, Birdman, and I will be reacting to that because he's going on our boy Keno Flex. I forgot about that dude, but yeah, Keno Flex, everybody. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about talk about that tomorrow. But again, thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mack Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, man. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Where's my outro at? All of this is diabolical. But at the end of the day, I gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.